CCSP exam practice questions. Domain 1. Cloud concepts, architecture, and design. Part 3. Question 1. A cloud architect is designing a solution that requires immediate access to frequently accessed data while maintaining cost efficiency for rarely accessed historical data. Which storage approach best meets these requirements? A. Implementing only block storage with SSD drives for all data to ensure fast access. B. Using object storage with standard access tier for all data to minimize complexity. C. Implementing a hybrid approach using block storage with SSD for active data and archival object storage for historical data. D. Using only object storage with archive tier for all data to minimize costs. Correct answer, C. Explanation: the hybrid approach using block storage with SSD for active data and archival object storage for historical data is the most appropriate solution. This combines the benefits of both storage types. Block storage with SSD provides fast access for frequently used data, while archival object storage offers cost-effective storage for rarely accessed historical data. This approach aligns with cloud storage best practices of matching storage types to specific use cases and optimizing costs while maintaining performance where needed. Question 2. A company plans to migrate their database workloads to the cloud. Which option provides the least operational overhead while maintaining database functionality? A. Installing and managing a database on cloud virtual machines. B. Using a cloud-native database platform specifically designed for the cloud environment. C. Implementing a hybrid solution with on-premises and cloud database servers. D. Using a managed database service with traditional database platforms. Correct answer, B. Explanation: a cloud-native database platform provides the least operational overhead because it's specifically designed for cloud environments. Unlike traditional databases installed on virtual machines or managed database services, cloud-native databases handle most administrative tasks automatically and are optimized for cloud operations. They eliminate the need for manual database administration, server management, and licensing concerns. While this might require some application modifications, it offers the most efficient long-term solution with minimal operational overhead. Question 3. An organization is implementing infrastructure as code for their cloud deployment. What is the primary benefit of this approach? A. It reduces initial deployment costs compared to manual configuration. B. It provides better security than using the cloud provider's console. C. It enables automated, repeatable deployment of infrastructure components. D. It simplifies the cloud provider selection process. Correct answer, C. Explanation: the primary benefit of infrastructure as code, IAC, is enabling automated, repeatable deployment of infrastructure components. This approach allows administrators to create reusable code for infrastructure deployment, ensuring consistency and reducing human error. While IAC may help with costs and security, its main advantage is the ability to reproduce environments consistently through automation. This supports efficient scaling, disaster recovery, and environment consistency across development, testing, and production. Question 4. A cloud security architect needs to segment different workloads in a public cloud environment. Which networking concept should be implemented to achieve this goal? A. Implementing physical network switches in the cloud environment. B. Creating separate cloud accounts for each workload. C. Using virtual private clouds with appropriate security groups and access controls. D. Deploying dedicated physical firewalls for each segment. Correct answer, C. Explanation: virtual private clouds, VPCs, with appropriate security groups and access controls are the most effective way to segment workloads in a public cloud environment. This approach provides logical isolation between different workloads while maintaining the flexibility and scalability of cloud computing. Physical solutions are not practical in public cloud environments, and separate cloud accounts would be overly complex and difficult to manage. Question 5. When designing cloud storage solutions, which factor most significantly impacts the cost-effectiveness of block storage compared to object storage? A. The speed of data access requirements. B. The total amount of allocated storage capacity versus actual usage. C. The geographical location of the data center. D. The number of users accessing the storage. Correct answer. B. Explanation: the total amount of allocated storage capacity versus actual usage most significantly impacts cost effectiveness when comparing block and object storage. With block storage, you pay for all allocated space regardless of usage, while object storage charges only for actual space used. This makes object storage more cost-effective for variable usage patterns, while block storage costs remain fixed based on allocated capacity, regardless of actual utilization. Question 6. A DevOps team is implementing cloud orchestration for their production environment. Which approach provides the most efficient way to manage resources across multiple cloud providers? A. Using provider-specific management consoles for each cloud platform. B. Implementing a third-party orchestration solution that supports multiple cloud providers. C. Creating custom scripts for each cloud provider separately. D. Manually configuring resources through command line interfaces. Correct answer, B. Explanation: a third-party orchestration solution that supports multiple cloud providers is the most efficient approach for managing resources across multiple cloud platforms. This solution provides a unified interface and consistent management approach across different cloud providers, reducing complexity and training requirements. Using provider-specific consoles or creating separate scripts would be time-consuming and inefficient, while manual configuration would be error-prone and not scalable. Question 7. An organization is implementing a cloud storage solution for their compliance-regulated data. They need to ensure data can be immediately accessed and want to minimize the risk of data loss. Which storage configuration should they implement? A. Single-region object storage with archive tier access. B. Multi-region block storage with magnetic drives. C. Multi-region object storage with standard tier access and versioning enabled. D. Single-region block storage with SSD drives. Correct answer, C. Explanation: multi-region object storage with standard tier access and versioning enabled provides the best solution for compliance-regulated data that requires immediate access while minimizing data loss risk. This configuration offers several key benefits. Multi-region deployment provides geographical redundancy, protecting against regional failures. Standard tier access ensures immediate data availability, and versioning protects against accidental deletions or modifications. This combination addresses both the accessibility requirement and the need for robust data protection. Question 8. A cloud architect needs to automate the deployment of complex cloud environments across multiple regions. Which approach provides the most reliable method for maintaining consistency? A. Creating detailed documentation for manual deployment procedures. B. Using cloud providers' web console with saved configurations. C. Implementing infrastructure as code with version-controlled templates. D. Developing region-specific shell scripts for deployment. Correct answer, C. Explanation: implementing infrastructure as code, IAC, with version-controlled templates provides the most reliable method for maintaining consistency across multiple regions. This approach ensures that all deployments follow the same template, can be tracked through version control, and can be automatically validated before deployment. Unlike manual procedures or shell scripts, IAC provides reproducible results and allows for systematic updates across all regions. Version control adds an additional layer of accountability and rollback capabilities. Question 9. A company is experiencing performance issues with their cloud-based application. Which cloud networking features should they implement to distribute incoming traffic across multiple servers? A. Virtual private cloud configurations. B. Network security groups. C. Load balancing services. D. Virtual private networks. Correct answer, C. Explanation: load balancing services are specifically designed to distribute incoming traffic across multiple servers to improve application performance. This service automatically handles traffic distribution, health monitoring of servers, and can scale the application infrastructure based on demand. While other networking features like VPCs and security groups are important for network architecture, they don't address the specific need of distributing traffic to improve performance. Question 10. When implementing a cloud database solution, which option provides the best balance between administrative control and operational efficiency? A. Cloud-native database platform. B. Managed database service. C. Self-managed database on virtual machines. D. Hybrid database deployment. Correct answer, B. Explanation: a managed database service provides the best balance between administrative control and operational efficiency. This option relieves the organization of routine maintenance tasks, patching, and basic administration, while still allowing control over database configuration, security settings, and performance optimization. Cloud-native databases might require application changes. Self-managed databases require too much administration, and hybrid deployments add unnecessary complexity. Question 11. A security team needs to monitor and control network traffic between different application tiers in their cloud environment. Which component should they implement? A. Physical firewall appliances. B. Security groups and network access controls. C. Virtual private networks. D. Web application firewalls. Correct answer, B. Explanation: security groups and network access controls are the most appropriate solution for monitoring and controlling network traffic between application tiers in a cloud environment. These cloud-native security controls provide granular traffic management, can be automated and scaled with the application, and integrate well with cloud monitoring tools. Physical appliances aren't practical in cloud environments. VPNs address different security needs, and WAFs are specifically for web application protection. Question 12. Which storage approach is most appropriate for a company that needs to retain large amounts of unstructured data for regulatory compliance but rarely needs to access it? A. High-performance block storage with SSD. B. Standard object storage with immediate access. C. Archive tier object storage with retrieval delay. D. Block storage with magnetic drives. Correct answer, C. Explanation: archive tier object storage with retrieval delay is the most cost-effective and appropriate solution for storing rarely accessed data that must be retained for compliance purposes. This storage tier is specifically designed for long-term retention of infrequently accessed data, offering the lowest storage costs while maintaining data durability. While retrieval may take several hours, this is acceptable for the stated use case of rarely needed access. Other options would be unnecessarily expensive for this scenario,